Hey friends, Dr. Sherri here with another Little Lies, Big Truths moment for you. Many of you have seen and many of you have shared, thank you so much, the wisdom, the thriving thought of the week for this week from me to you is about yesterday's choices and today's wisdom. So what I said is using today's wisdom to evaluate yesterday's decisions is the same as using yesterday's decisions and mistakes as a reason to keep making them. So here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about shame and guilt. Yes, those two nasty things that every single human on the face of the earth deals with. Look, this is what we do, and it's absurd. We hold our past standards to today's understanding of ourselves, right? So let's say you did something, you said something, and today you have this realization and you're like, that was, really bad. Even if that thing was yesterday, okay? Yesterday, yep, that also qualifies in the past, as does this morning, by the way. In case you were wondering, past is past is past is past. It doesn't matter how long ago past it is. But here's what we do. We trick our brains. We lie to ourselves and we think, I should have known better. I wish I had known then what I know now. How many times have you said that? I wish I knew now or knew then what I know now. Well, that is, hi Penelope. What's up, girl? That is the same as what I'm talking about. Using today's understanding, wisdom, insight, whatever, of yourself to judge what you have done, said, or thought, or felt in the past. It's an absurd, I want you to hear me. It's absurd. That's like saying to a 10-year-old kid, when you were 5 and you made this decision, you should have known better. We wouldn't say that to our kids because we know there's a development process, but 2, we also know as adults, there's a continual development process, a continual learning process. And what we know right now, and we think we're all big and bad, and we have these, wonderful insights about ourselves. Guess what? In 5 years, we're going to be like, what was I thinking? Right? I might even look back at this video and go, what was I thinking? I shouldn't have said that. There is your clue, by the way. That is an absurd thing to believe, an absurd lie, that it's reasonable for you to judge what you did yesterday based on what you now know today. So my friends, if you're doing that, this is how you know you're using the word should, right? I should have said this. I should have done this differently. No, not necessarily. I actually say everything that follows should is a lie. And as so many other people have said, stop shoulding all over yourself, right? Yes, that's right. You heard me, friends. Now listen, why is it absurd? Here's the other reason it's absurd. Because it is the same thing. Using today's understanding of yourself to judge a past decision is the same exact thing as using a past decision or mistake as a reason to keep making them. Well, that's just who I am. Well, that's what I do. That's how I respond in situations like that. So then we give ourselves permission, or we set an expectation up of ourselves that we're going to keep making those mistakes. My friends, both of those practices, using today's wisdom to judge yesterday's decision and using yesterday's mistakes as rationale to keep making them, both of those lead to the most contemptible feeling ever, which is shame. Not just guilt. See, guilt's on the surface. Shame is what's underneath. So if you're struggling with shame in your life, I would ask you to evaluate and ask yourself these 2 questions. 1, hi, Amy. 1, are you using yesterday's choice in comparison to today's understanding to judge yourself? That's the first one. And number 2, are you allowing yourself to set low expectations of yourself in the future because of mistakes that you've made in the past? Both of those lead to shame. It is a lie. It is a straight up lie that you should have known any better, that you wished you would have known then what you know now. You know now what you know now for a reason. Use it here, right here in this moment, not to evaluate your history nor to predict your future. And that's today's Little Lies, Big Truths moment, my friends. I'll meet you right back here next time. Hey, remember, check out my podcast, Thriving Thoughts with Dr. Sherri. It's also on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode live with my face every Monday and Friday. Until next time, friends, remember to speak truth over the lies so you will thrive in any and every circumstance.